Hey folks, this is Bill Calhoun again, and we're at Zouk, and you know what it is? We are at FBAA. Okay, we say FBAA.
FBAA.
Okay, Lila and I decided to say, as in FBAA, right? Fitness, best, Asia words.
I just spell it out.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can remember.
I know.
So I said FBAA. Okay.
FBAA.
Folks, this is Diane Haslam. You remember we were chatting yesterday, and that was virtually, and until now, I didn't know she had a lower torso. Or in there, so there's the torso, and there's the lower body.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
but you've got to check this out. Look at, this is beautiful. No, it's beautiful. Of course it is. And what is
Diane.
Yeah, I know, but it's upside down.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh.
So you better people be doing like this in their camera, okay? Anyway, I'm going to ask Diane one question, okay? And it's very simple, okay? Diane, okay, what is the most memorable either client or experience that you've had?
Probably you.
Okay.
I remember. I know. I'm serious. I remember. I used to attend your hip hop classes. You remember? I brought my daughter when we lived here because you used to run hip hop classes.
Yes, I did.
And I said to Lila, I blame Bill Calhoun for my hip operation because when I came to do your hip hop, I really messed up that's right.
You're right.
And consequently had to have it replaced. So
oh my goodness.
That's the most memorable.
Okay, so that was the most memorable. Actually, what Diane is doing, she's putting her on the spot because she's going to sue me for that hip hop operation.
No.
No, but seriously, aside from the hip hop,
Okay.
and you're talking about your daughter.
Yes.
So, is your daughter in the health and fitness industry? What is she doing?
No, she's overseas presently. She's in student services at the uni. Yeah.
So aside from that,
Right.
what is the most memorable experience? Now, it can be family, it can be something just in your life. It doesn't have to be a client, but something that you remember. It's like, oh wow, there's something that's magical.
Over the years I've been here.
Well, anywhere, just anywhere. Because what we, as I mentioned yesterday, we just want to know you. We don't want to know the stuff that you do. We want to know what about you, because that, as you mentioned, is a way of servicing people, right? It's through your being. So what do you remember?
Not a lot. So I'm 60 plus, you know, and so it's dementia setting in. I wish you'd asked me this. I could have thought about this. There's so many things that happen.
So just take one. I mean, just.
So the most memorable event?
And the most memorable experience, event, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if it was like, you know, you were able to boil water or you were able to put on your shoes backwards, I don't know, anything. It doesn't matter. Just without thinking too much and just go for it. Okay. Okay, you have the time.
Well, lots. I mean, being blessed to be able to travel, meet people.
Who's the most interesting person that you met when you traveled?
Aside from you mean? Right?
Aside from me.
There's just so many. That's a really tough question. That's a really, really difficult question. In Singapore, maybe I bring it down to Singapore because it might be a bit easier.
Okay.
All the trainers I met, all the students, I mean, fantastic. But then something really special.
Yeah.
A long time ago, I was asked to work with the Gurkhas.
The Gurkhas?
The Gurkhas.
These are the guys, okay.
Commander Stanford. His name was Commander Stanford. One of the personal trainers, it was a lady, she said, I have a friend, and he's actually a commander of the Gurkhas camp here up Thompson Road, and he wants to kind of help change the lives of the women who come with it, because they come with sometimes 16, 17-year-old young wives, and they stay here until their husbands are like 45 and then they retire. And so their job basically is to serve the husband, feed them, and look after the children while they work in Singapore. So I was blessed to be able to work with them, and for 25 years I've done that.
What did you do? What did you do with him? Was it personal training, or was it just
No, it was
empowerment?
working with. I've been able to work with the gentlemen. They've been really good, but the ladies is what's really changed my life, because I was able to teach aerobics with them, teach them how to teach aerobics. So I'd say that was where we started. And then if you fast forward, they're incredibly good teachers. They learn really well, and they're very strict with one another within camp. You know, it's very important that they don't fail. But those that have gone back to Kathmandu is where I'm going. For example, Kathmandu, previously the wives went back and they had no skills. The husbands could get another job, but the women would generally put on weight, look after the kids and cook, and not a lot going for them when they went back. But now the whole fitness industry in Kathmandu has changed because these young women who now are, I mean, they're beautiful, they're in great shape, and they love all the Nike and everything. They go back and I think there's about 5 or 6 gyms that they've actually invested money in and opened. So that's been pretty amazing. I got goosebumps just thinking.
I'm getting goosebumps
yeah,
also.
That's really cool.
You see, and you just said, let's see, that's a tough one. I can't remember. That was riveting.
Yeah.
Kathmandu. I mean, it's just amazing. And from the women's side of the point,
yes.
so they have you to thank for much of what happened. She's so humble, but she's incredibly heroic. That is so fantastic. Go ahead. I'm going to let you go, Diane.
Okay,
thank you so much. That's Diane Haslam, folks, and she is one of the judges tonight. So if you're not here, check it out later on, because these wonderful individuals are changing the world and changing Singapore in terms of health and wellness. Bye-bye, Dan. Thank you so much. Great. See you later. Okay, folks, we have Adai Rai, okay? Come on in here, sir. How are you? Look at this guy, man. Okay, Adai Rai, okay? And sir, okay? Look, you know what I love about this? Clothing molds itself for people like this. It's not the other way around. See, I have to go out and fit into clothing. I would imagine that clothing is sitting on the rack. Go, here comes Adai Rai. Boom, and it just folds over here. Anyway, it's wonderful meeting you. I've heard so much about you, and I've seen you all the time. So, Adai Rai, I just want to ask you one question. Okay? The question is, out of all the competitions and things that you've done, what is your greatest fear just before you either go on stage or when you're waiting behind the wings to hear the announcement of the winners? What's your greatest fear? And it's okay. I mean, you can go ahead and just be loud with us.
Of course, yeah.
Go ahead and tell us.
Yeah, in the beginning, you as an athlete, sometimes you expect a lot, yeah. But at the end, is you realize that being an athlete is not, true victory is not how good you are compared to others, but true victory is how good you are compared to you used to be. So basically, competition is more like a media for you to express yourself. Mm-hmm. So,
but are you scared? Were you ever scared about anything, whether or not it's being there by yourself on stage or being scared because you didn't know if you were going to win or not? What were you scared of? As a human being, we all have these fears, right?
Yes. Actually, what I'm scared the most is more on like if I disappointed myself, for example, like if I have to prepare for some events, for example, and then I don't prepare that well. That's the thing that I scare the most. But usually it's like the D-Day when you're the competition, it's supposed to be the other way around. I mean, it's supposed to be, it's a relief. It's just like it's done. I mean, here already. Now I'm just like gonna have fun because I'm preparing so hard, like 3 months, 6 months just for this, for today. So I don't think nervous is an option. I mean, it's fine, it's nervous, yeah, but I have a low standard when it comes to expectation. So to me, I mean, like it's fine, it's okay. You know, I mean, like, because sometimes if you expect too much, then usually you get disappointed. Yeah, and then especially when you're a bodybuilder, it's like the decision is not located on you, it's located on others.
Right.
It depends on the judges. So
right.
So you just do what you have to do, and then at the end you just have to let it go. So
I love that. Yeah. So if you were going to tell someone how to conquer their fear,
yeah,
what would you say? Would you say something like that you just have to let it go and just worry about
if you prepare that hard, then you have to let it go, of course. Mm-hmm. It's more on like this. It's just like you don't attach to the fruit of your action. So you're more on like enjoying the process itself, and then let the fruit of your action follow you wherever you go. So that's about it. It's that simple, you know. I mean, like if you attach to the result, then it's just I don't think it's wise.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Don't attach to the fruit of your actions. You know, that's profound, and you said it so simply, and they're going to remember this. All right, I'm going to let you go because I know you got to go back in and start making people cry and cheer, okay, as a judge. Adairai, folks, okay?
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you
so much,
inviting
man.
me.
Appreciate it. Okay? Thank you very much. That was wonderful, folks. That was so wonderful that Adairai was there. And what he said about not attaching yourself to the fruit and it being about yourself. I mean, that was beautiful, wasn't it? I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. And what Diane Haslam said in terms of moving people. See, folks, that's what Fitness Best Asia Awards is all about. It's not about what kind of weights you're using. It's not about what kind of supplement you're ingesting. It's all about how these individuals are reaching out and helping people. They're reaching out in the best way that they can, and that's mind, body, and spirit, and I love it. Okay, we're going to be talking with more judges in just a moment. So remember, you want to stay right here. This is Bill's Body and Brain broadcast. We'll be right back when we bring out another judge in a little short period of time. So this is sort of like a commercial break, okay? We'll see you in a bit.